Hello everyone, welcome back to Grimm's Garage, and today on recent Diecast pickups, we've got one Greenlight, two M2, two Hot Wheels, and one American Legends, which is new to me, so we'll discover it together here on this episode. So please like and subscribe, it'll help me out tremendously to bring you more quality content, more frequent content. And without further ado, let's start off with this Greenlight, a Fall Guy, Stuntman, 81 Jeep CJ7. Unfortunately, wasn't able to find the pickup truck. You all know what we're talking about if you're a fan. But I'm a fan of this Jeep. So let's take a look. I'd be curious, for other Hollywood collector fans, now, for me, I'm going to put this in my Jeep collection, because it's not a primary Hollywood model. They just use that as an excuse to make another edition of a casting they had. So, other collectors, do you put things like this within your Hollywood models, or do they just go in your general, I wanted that Jeep, they go in my Jeeps? Because that's what I'm doing. That's a pretty cool casting. Nice colorization. Pretty sure I have at least one of these already. Internal seating seems a slight different. But beautiful either way. In fact, we'll put that guy on the showcase. Hot Wheels. We've got a 95 Jeep Cherokee. It seems to be a treasure hunt. Yep, treasure hunt. It's a relatively new model. I think it came out 1 or 2 years ago. I've only got 2 other previous versions of it. A solid green version and a solid deep red version. Both dark versions. With more window tempo than body tempo. So this is a pretty decent for a treasure hunt. Comparatively to the previous models, at least. Though, as I stated before, I'm not a fan of the brown or tan tires. I know it's supposed to represent mud, but it just looks like cheap brown plastic to me. Team Transport from Hot Wheels Premium. We've got a 70 Rover P6 Group 2, which, I'll be honest with you, I don't know a damn thing about this car. Nor do I care. I bought this for the fantasy van in the trailer. Hot Wheel Rally Hauler. I've got one other model of this in yellow and red. And it came with a fantasy hatchback, which was reminiscent of like a Fox body 80s Mustang, I guess. But either way, I like hatchback, so I kept the whole set. This, I'm probably going to put the car up for trade. I'm glad I grabbed this one, because I am an open collector. So I saved for some sealed collectors. This package was damaged on the bottom. There was a lot of crushing damage. But anyway, let's take a look at this car. As I stated, not for me, but I'm sure to each their own. Someone is genuinely going to enjoy this vehicle. It'll be on my trade table. There's nothing wrong with this. Decent casting, nice wheels. It's just not my thing, so. Really nice 10-point color job. But yeah, that'll be it for someone else. Get some of this recycling out of the way. Of course, we got our simple little trailer, which I will probably use for anything else, since I'm not keeping that car. But here's our rally van hauler. Simple red, white, and blue colorizations. Simple but decent tires and real rubber. And since I don't really care for the car it came with, obviously I'll find something else for that to go on. And I just happen to have this car, matched by Collector's Series. Ooh, sorry for the seasickness. Datsun rally car that I opened recently. And I'll be honest with you, if this wasn't a rally version, I would not be cool with this. Was it 510? Yeah, Datsun 510. I would not be cool with the standard version of this car, but I love it because the rally version has the roof accessories, etc. But yeah, we're not here to review this. I opened this in a previous video, sorry. But you can't tell me that doesn't go great on there. It's a lot better match to me than the car it came with. Alright, so we're going to put these nice M2s aside for now. We're going to take a look at this American Legends, a 124 scale, which usually I save for their own videos, but I don't know much about American Legends or Motor Max. This is my first. I'm sure it's under another company. I really don't know much about this company at all. But either way, they finally made something that intrigued me, which was a 1970 Chevy El Camino. So, I'm going to open up simply because I don't think it's special enough for its own 124 video, and I didn't have enough 164 for today, so we'll take a look. If anybody else has any information or, about association brands on this or anything like that, please let me know. Alright, we got a couple of screws here. Usually I try to skip through some of this, but since this is my first time opening one of these cars, I figure at least everybody else should get the experience. So it's 2 screws. By the way, it still boggles my mind that there are still pickpockets and thieves in stores that try to take, like, even M2 models like this and bigger models like this. They try to steal them, rip them out of the package, not realizing they're screwed down, so it's not the Diecast collectors. That's just some asshole that wanted a copy of their vehicle and didn't want to pay for it. A little bit of plastic container there, and otherwise here we are. 1970 El Camino. Got some obviously opening front doors. Some okay interior design for a 124. Nothing fancy, but Not absolute trash, I guess. Decent opening and closing doors, by the way. I doubt the hood opens. No. No opening hood. No moving tailgate. So just the front doors. But otherwise, not too bad. This was honestly just $10. So for a 124 of a 1970 El Camino, brand new for $10 flat, that's not bad. I don't care if I don't know who the heck that company is that made this. I'm about whatever I like. So, and I like it. I'll shove that guy back there. Alright, now for the last two, these two M2s, we'll take a brief pause while opening these because you don't want to sit here for 20 minutes just to watch me open two models. They're always a pain in the ass. But otherwise, here's a 57 Chevy Nomad. You know I love my wagons. Here's another Maui and Sons. I believe this model will have an opening hood. Pretty gorgeous. Kind of Easter pastel meets Grateful Dead. Here we have a 79 Ford C950 with a 1970 Ford Torino Cobra. I've already got a few of these trucks, or the 950 truck. So when I first saw this, I was like, oh, thank God, I don't need this. I've got a few of those already. They always come with muscle cars, which I usually don't like. And at first glance, I assumed this was some type of Plymouth. I'm like, wait, no. I saw the grill. I'm like, that's a Torino. I love my Torinos. And it's a 70, which 70 and 71 is my favorite Torino. So I don't have a Cobra version of that. I definitely don't have one with that kind of fucking air intake. Wow. So, without further ado, I'll take a quick pause and get these guys out of their containment. One moment. There we go. Much better. Out of the package. Here is our Chevy Nomad. Huge air filter under that hood. Beautiful orange Chevy engine. Hard to see under all that chrome. Nice tempo. Beautiful colors. Very Easterish, festive. Very nice. And ironically, this hauler we're about to look at, I do have a Maui and Sons themed hauler as well. But it was in a drab green color. I don't recall offhand what it came with. I think maybe like a Kumbi Volkswagen. I'm not exactly sure, but here we have the Mr. Pibb version of this Chevy 950. Oh, I'm having trouble focusing here. Well, this casting's been done 1,000 times. It just comes with different themes. So, although I like it, I don't seek it out unless it comes with the vehicle. I absolutely have to have. Me and my wife enjoy some Mr. Pibb. So, thank goodness. This came with a nice Torino that I love. And here is said Torino. Now usually this casting has an opening hood, but this casting hood does not open. I believe it's because that extravagant air intake. Whew. So yeah, the hood does not open at all. But there's nice Mr. Pibb tempoing on there. The hood bolt. Pretty nice model of the Torino. Torino Cobra. Tiny Cobra insignia down there on the bottom. And apparently Mr. Pitt goes down good. So you might want to warn your daughters. Beautiful car. And with that, thank you for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. It helped me out tremendously. Please know you're all so much appreciated. Thank you for joining me, and please have a very good night.